On to node C4 here. Going to go back to the default team. All of them are at full health. If you remember last time we used them, spent the last couple turns just making sure they were all max health. I don't remember where I am with Moore's defense up. I think I have it available. It's really crucial, I find, on this node. If you don't have the abilities in the right order, you can end up losing someone or having to burn heals before you start the next node. It's not a particularly difficult node, but you do have to do stuff the right way around. We'll start off Iron Fist first target. Pop some bleeds on him. There you go. We got the defense. That's great. Didn't go onto Hawkeye. That would have been really ideal. Did get the ability block just in time, though, off of Ebony Moore's passive, I believe it is. Alright, now we can start playing around with some targets here. We have a lot of people up, so we're going to pop that ultimate. It's not worth holding the ultimate generally, especially on these later nodes. If there's more than 3, 4 enemy champions up, specifically because Thanos is just going to be burning energy, and you waste efficiency that way. No need to use the heal. I do hold the heal because I like to keep it for situations where I need it, for lack of better phrasing. As opposed to really benefiting from the 15% damage that you get off of it, because the reality is you do so much damage with this team anyway, doesn't matter. Really hate these Hawkeyes. Like, look at all those blinds. That's going to kind of impede me for a moment here. So we'll do what we can with some basic attacks just to burn them off. I am going to pop Thanos' taunt right now. No one here does a ton of damage, and while these guys can't heal them, while the spiders can't heal themselves off of Drain, I just think it's worth kind of keeping them safe. Defense going back out really is a game changer for this entire comp. It's kind of the most important piece almost. He needs a tiny bit of health. It's not really worth it, but I am going to pop that because it will probably get someone killed. Oh, well, if we didn't miss, it would have got someone killed. Would have been nice if I could have hit the spider there. 4 of them up. Not going to use it. They're all relatively low. If they were maybe all in green health, I would have probably popped it just then. But with them all being relatively low, going to save it for the start of the next node. And there we go. So Black Bolt's a little bit low. It's probably worth popping a heal on him before starting the next node. I will briefly explain why. We go over here to Black Bolt. I believe it's his passive. He gains 50% max health. He just has a lot of health in general. So it's probably just worth keeping him as full as you can. He doesn't have his own heal. Thanos has a heal. Moore can heal everyone to some extent, albeit relatively minor sometimes. Plus the ISO 8 on Moore now also heals for me. And the spiders heal too. He's the one guy who really just can't look after himself. He has a lot of health. 263,000 plus the gain when you go into nodes off the passive. So it's worth keeping him topped up for sure. Alright, that's the end of that node. I believe we've covered the rest of them. I don't think I have a good one for this boss. So I'll get one for this boss later today, assuming I end up grabbing that one and no one else does before me.